Advice from someone else's dad.
Not surprisingly, I've been getting a lot of questions recently about how to pitch and communicate effectively over Zoom. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to give 4 quick guidelines about how to think about preparing and delivering over virtual meetings. So the first one is to send an email in advance. I would recommend putting an email to all your team members, anyone who's going to be a part of this meeting, with your conclusive messages. And when I say conclusive, I mean every bullet point that you have in your email should have a verb in it. So rather than being descriptive and saying something like sales update, say sales have been down 25%. So if I see 4 or 5 bullet points just with those conclusive sentences, I know what we're going to be talking about. Number 2, during a presentation, it's a good idea to enhance your credibility a little bit and then to demonstrate that you understand where the audience is coming from. Now, I don't mean saying, well, I went to the university of whatever, but the credibility factor is, what have you done since the last meeting? Whom have you spoken with? What research have you done? So people would say, oh, good, you have done that background work. So that's really the why I'm here. And then the what statement follows that, which is, okay, this is what I know that you want. This is because I know we have a shared goal to be more efficient, shared goal to enhance our prestige level, shared goal to be more profitable this year. So that's number 2. The number 3 is to keep good nonverbal communication. When you are presenting, I'm sure you've taken a course in presentation skills where people tell you to have great eye contact, to great body language, strong voice. And of course, I would say that in a live meeting, but remember, when I don't have the one-on-one, it's hard to be able to gauge back and forth whether people are listening to you. So right now, it feels awkward for me that I'm looking directly at a camera, just talking. But I'm trying my best to have good eye contact into the camera, to have strong voice, and have decent gestures to show that I'm enthusiastic about what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with looking at your notes every now and then, but if you're presenting to people, really try to have great eye contact into the camera. My 4th point is how to keep the attention level high. When you're in a room, you can judge whether people are falling asleep, or whether they're not interested anymore, or whether you need to move on to a different topic. And it's the same thing here, but you might want to get feedback. Maybe you finish, you don't speak for a long time, but at some point you might want to say, is that clear for everybody? And then even better, add somebody's name. George, I know that was something that you were concerned about. I'd love to hear your feedback. And if George doesn't say anything, well, then maybe he has fallen asleep. Then you move to Elise. Elise, what about you? Well, if she's fallen asleep, well, maybe you haven't done such a great job. But try to find ways to keep the audience's attention high.
Advice from someone else's dad.